Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Lucid Motors, the Saudi-backed manufacturer of luxury electric vehicles, has remained the subject of a persistent rumor over the past couple of weeks. While the initial premise was flimsy at best, a recent development has added much-needed credibility to this rumor. Well, in today's video, we will be telling you everything we know so far about Apple and Lucid partnership. Without further ado, let's begin. Bear in mind that Apple is widely expected to debut its own electric car by 2024. At the time of that post, we could not identify any solid basis for this speculation other than a link between the two companies via Sir Jony Ive, the former chief designer at Apple who currently serves as an operating partner at the SPAC Churchill Capital Corp 4, NYSE CCIV, which is slated to merge with Lucid Motors in Q2 2021. As is evident, this development alone does not constitute a solid basis for a broad-based partnership between Apple and Lucid Motors. Lucid Motors, the Saudi-backed manufacturer of luxury electric vehicles, has remained the subject of a persistent rumor over the past couple of weeks. While the initial premise was flimsy at best, a recent development has added much-needed credibility to this rumor. We had previously reported that speculation regarding a partnership between Apple and Lucid Motors was rife over social media. Bear in mind that Apple is widely expected to debut its own electric car by 2024. At the time of that post, we could not identify any solid basis for the speculation other than a link between the two companies via Sir Jony Ive, the former chief designer at Apple who currently serves as an operating partner at the SPAC Churchill Capital Corp 4, NYSE CCIV, which is slated to merge with Lucid Motors in Q2 2021. As is evident, this development alone does not constitute a solid basis for a broad-based partnership between Apple and Lucid Motors. The fact that Mr. Rawlinson did not explicitly deny any contact between Lucid Motors and Apple over a potential partnership is very significant. In fact, this single development has elevated this rumor from the rank of the flimsy to that of the probable. Given the similar design philosophy of Lucid Motors and Apple, it is not hard to imagine how the rumors of the partnership between the two began doing the rounds. After all, both companies claim to market a refined product that screams luxury. Moreover, both view themselves as distributors in their respective tech sphere. As to what shape this potential partnership might take is quite uncertain. Apple is expected to tap the joint venture between Magna International and LG Electronics as its key production partner for the Apple car. However, this development does not preclude other partners. Given Lucid Motors' expertise in batteries and powertrains, Apple is sure to leverage this strength should a tie-up between the two companies materialize. We suspect that this story is far from over at this stage, so stay tuned. Apple, which commands a $2.1 trillion valuation, is rumored to be interested in putting an electrified car on the road. Speculation about a vehicle project, a so-called Apple car, has been swirling around for years. Reports about a car under development or a potential production deal with Hyundai Motors and Kia Motors have ultimately proven to be fruitless thus far. Should Apple enter the car market, it will play in a global auto and mobility market that's worth roughly $10 trillion, a substantial opportunity compared to the $715 billion smartphone market, according to data from Motor Intelligence. Rawlinson suggests there's enough space for his company to compete. There's always room for new entries, and don't underestimate the car market, because this isn't the market for EVs. There's no such thing as an EV market, said Rawlinson, formerly of Tesla. This is a market for cars, and EV will penetrate and completely fill that. Lucid plans to deliver its first car, the all-electric Air luxury sedan, in the second half of the year. The Lucid Air will be available across multiple price points, ranging from $69,900 for the Pure model to $161,500 for the Dream Edition. The Newark, California-based manufacturer plans to have an electric SUV called Project Gravity ready by 2023, along with other sedans, SUVs, and vehicles to be produced within the next decade. If you're enjoying the video, then make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos just like this. The privately held company announced last month that it would go public with SPAC, or Special Purpose Acquisition Company, in what would be the largest bank check merger involving an EV company. Apple shares closed at a record high on Friday, following a report that the company is accelerating efforts to launch a self-driving vehicle. Apple stocks closed up 1.7% and traded at $160.55 a share. According to the full report from Bloomberg News, the company is pushing internally for a 2025 deadline for an autonomous vehicle. Apple's entry into the electric vehicle space could put the company in competition with Tesla, as well as emerging players like Rivian and Lucid Motors, and traditional automakers that are moving away from fossil fuels. EV stocks have surged in recent months as more consumers and investors bet on what they hope will be the next Tesla. Rivian went public last week in one of the biggest IPOs of the year and quickly surpassed the market cap of automakers Ford and General Motors. Shares of Rivian and Lucid, which went public through a special purpose acquisition company in July, have been volatile all week. Apple's potential entry into the autonomous vehicle space has long been a topic of speculation. Morgan Stanley published two notes following the Bloomberg story, and analyst Katie Huberty wrote in one that it's the first press reported to include a broad number of data points sourced to Apple insiders and provides enough reported details to potentially lend credibility to the idea that Apple's car launch could both accelerate adoption of new technology, EV plus AV, and expand the addressable market similar to past Apple product launches. While autos represent a brand new endeavor for Apple, the company's track record in new markets and its vertical integration capabilities could foreshadow success, wrote Huberty, Morgan Stanley's Apple analyst. She has the equivalent of a busy rating on the stock and said cars present the clearest path for Apple to double its revenue and market cap, she wrote. Apple shares are up 21% this year, lifting the company's market cap past $2.6 trillion. We can provide a number of examples for the last 20 years that show while Apple may not always be the first to market, its innovation engine, differentiation via vertical integration, and manufacturing/operational excellence have allowed it to leapfrog first movers, Huberty wrote. Morgan Stanley Adams Jonas, who covers Tesla, referred to Apple's car as the ultimate EV bear case and called the tech giant's entry into the space a clear negative for much of our automobile coverage. Fully autonomous vehicles will be slow to gain adoption in the US because of a myriad of moral, legal, and technological barriers, Jonas added. To be clear, we do not believe consumers will own title to a fully autonomous car, but will engage in the service as a subscription or transport utility, he wrote. So guys, let me know down in the comments section below, what are your thoughts about this partnership? For more interesting content, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.